Number 10. Rihanna perfume ad. A poster featuring Rihanna's power pose promoting her new perfume was deemed too sexually provocative by the Advertising Standard Authority, abbreviated to ASA. The ASA further claimed that the poster was demeaning to all women because she appeared to be completely nude, well, apart from her heels. Rihanna's team explained that her pose and outfit were not demeaning at all and instead were supposed to be a form of inspiration to empower women, and further rebutted that Rihanna's entire persona was built on being fierce. The name of the perfume, Rogue, in itself suggests pushing boundaries and standing out. Regardless, the ASA insisted that the ad was too over the top and enforced heavy placement restrictions out of fear that children would view the poster. Of course, the whole back and forth exchange worked well for Rihanna, and perfume sales skyrocketed due to the controversy. Number 9. Bra commercial ad. An Australian lingerie chain, Innerwear, came under heavy fire for releasing what was deemed to be a sexually demeaning commercial. The 33-second advertisement is criticized for objectifying women since the premise of the ad is of a lingerie-clad woman walking up to a counter and asking a man if he could find something to fit her. This was meant to be an ode to Innerwear's in-store bra-fitting service, however, it became a double entendre. The sexual innuendo did not sit well with viewers, and many of them expressed their concerns by saying that the ad was inappropriate and offensive. Some even called it a form of soft-core porn. After many complaints, the ASA ruled that since the commercial failed to be sensitive towards issues of sex, sexuality, and nudity, it could not be aired. They did, however, note that it did not exploit or degrade females. The owners of the company stated that they were just trying to have fun with their campaign and did not mean to offend anyone. Clearly, their cheeky risk did not impress their audience. Number 8. Renault car ad. While sex normally increases sales, an elaborate YouTube advertisement by Renault Clio was banned for being just a bit too forward. The commercial itself is full of sexy, provocative scenes, with one featuring a group of shirtless male dancers in Paris parading around a female driver. However, the main viewer uproar was over the rather scantily clad Moulin Rouge-themed burlesque dancers. The British advertising standards received many complaints about the ad objectifying women. The ASA then asked Renault to remove the offensive scenes since the women were not only exposed, but also had their heads obscured. This created the illusion that females are only sexual objects. As if that wasn't bad enough, the real controversy came after the decision to only censor the females in the advertisement. Many online critics said that this was a classic example of double standard syndrome, as the scenes objectifying men seemed to offend no one. The commercial and the backlash against it is a great mirror of the issues in our society. Number 7. American Apparel. American Apparel has a complicated relationship with censorship and the Advertising Standards Authority. They've come under fire for having racy, provocative commercials, posters, and magazine advertisements. For example, their commercials for bodysuits and thigh highs were banned from ever airing in their original racy state and had to be completely reworked if they ever wished to promote their product. Some notably controversial campaigns featured models wearing leotards and squatting in several rather tasteless poses, and a young lady wearing what appears to be nothing more than a sweater with her legs in the air. The ASA got too many complaints that the American Apparel models were overly sexed up and unnecessarily vulnerable, and as a result, a majority of their ads are banned from being shown even within their own stores. Number 6. Brian Atwood. The 48-second video that is part of Candice Swanepoel's sexy campaign has been heavily criticized for coming across as soft porn. Originally, the advertisement was laughed off as an embarrassing make-out party, but after closer consideration, private vendors such as New York City's Taxi TV have banned the sexy video from being projected. The reason this campaign is so provocative is because a nude Candice watches other nude actors on TV while assuming racy positions on her bed. It has been considered too offensive to be shown on the back of city cabs, even though the commission never officially made a statement. This was a private decision by the group. Number 5. L'Oreal. Rachel Weisz. This advertisement campaign was banned for a truly controversial issue: feminism. Whether you agree or disagree, It is a fact that the morality concerning women's equality to man, or lack thereof, is a seriously pressing issue. Liberal MP Swinson took the commercial featuring anti-wrinkle cream to the ASA and claimed that the ad showcased one of the worst aspects of our society by retouching Vice's skin. She further complained that this was not just a feminist issue, as men were also constantly pressurized to look a certain way. MP Swinson took issue with the message that this kind of media portrayal was sending. Her argument was that the way women are expected to look in society often eclipses the real issues that they are advocating for. According to her, this is a double whammy, since girls are not only being told that only a certain kind of looks are beautiful, but also that their looks are the only thing that matter. She also criticized Lancome and Maybelline under similar context. The ASA's only verdict was that the product was misleadingly exaggerated due to the digital touch-up to Weiss's skin. Unfortunately, they couldn't touch up the issue similarly and have since dealt with similar accusations. Number 4. Taylor Swift ad for COVERGIRL. The American National Advertising Division of the Council of Better Business Bureau Claims, or NAD for short, came down on makeup companies for excessive photoshopping of their products and its effects. Reports surfaced that NAD declared the print ads for COVERGIRL featuring Taylor Swift dishonest because of the tall claims they made. T Swift's ad especially came under fire for a disclaimer that they printed on the bottom of the screen saying, "Lashes enhanced in post-production." The NAD took offense with the issue of a beauty product being promoted alongside a tiny print of "Not really." Earlier in that year, Britain's ASA had banned the Maybelline commercial featuring Christy Turlington for misleading consumers. Following this, the topic of excess use of Photoshop has become a swiftly escalating issue across the internet. Number 3. South Africa bans Axe ad. South Africa banned an angel-themed commercial for Axe deodorant. The commercial shows young, beautiful angels falling from heaven into a little town in Italy because of the strong scent radiating off of a man's deodorant. In the closing scene, the angels smash their halos to show that the nice-smelling man is more important to them than their status in heaven. A devout Christian viewer in South Africa was angered at the depiction of God's messengers straying because of a man's store-bought scent. He complained to the ASA, and they ordered Unilever SA, which sells Axe deodorants, to withdraw the commercial. The problem was not the usage of angels for an advertisement, but rather their depiction as weak, fickle characters. Since the commercial offended Christians, the ad was axed. Interesting that the complaints expressed by one viewer caused the commercial to go off air, and instead of angels, the only thing that fell were their sales rates. Number 2. SodaStream ad. An ad for SodaStream made it big worldwide when, in one of their commercials, a bottle of soda spontaneously combusted every time a person used the SodaStream. The campaign message was that SodaStream saved money for consumers and it was also good for the environment. However, the UK broadcast company Clearcast was unimpressed and banned it from being televised during the break of a popular program. Clearcast said that SodaStream's approach denigrated other sodas. SodaStream responded by saying that Clearcast clearly favored larger chains, but SodaStream came out the winner. In the UK alone, the video was viewed 1 million times, and banning their commercial only increased their publicity and success. Whether the ad was wrongly banned or not, SodaStream is well known for their goading, spontaneous, and explosive tactics. During the summer of 2012, they put up a cage display of used soft drinks, including products of Coca-Cola and water bottles in South Africa. The large soda chain responded with a cease and desist letter, especially after SodaStream unveiled their plans to make a similar display near their headquarters in Atlanta. Number 1. Drop Dead ads banned. Drop Dead, a British clothing line, was called socially irresponsible by the ASA, according to an online blog. This accusation was after they cast an obviously underweight girl as a bikini model. In their official statement, the ASA said that her hip, ribs, and collarbone were too visible. This, along with her hollow thighs and prominent thigh bones, made her look underweight. Since the ads are targeted at a younger audience, this commercial could be viewed as promotion of anorexia and eating disorders. Drop Dead was just one of the companies caught in the crossfire of body image issues. Groups such as L'Oreal and Louis Vuitton also came under fire for similar wrong messages.